Hey, hi, and hello. My name is Drew Some Truth. I am an artist, tarot reader, woo-woo lady, and hoodoo baby. And I would love to give you a very personal welcome or welcome back to this here YouTube channel, Temperance Apothecary. This is, in fact, the YouTube wing of my pre-existing business, Temperance Apothecary, where I make and sell candles and body butters. So make sure you go and follow us on Instagram and TikTok and all the places so you can stay updated with our newest release coming in July 2026. Now, today is our first collective message of the summer, but you know what? Whenever you're watching this, it is timeless and collective and for you. But if you'd like to work with me personally, make sure you go ahead and check out our website, Temperance Apothecary, as well, where you can book a reading. But for today, we're going to get into the collective energy, especially as we are now in a new season, approaching a new month. What's the vibes? All right, we had the King of Pentacles flip over mid-shuffle, so I bring them out, I brought them out. And then we're just going to start with 3 and build from there. We have the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Wands reversed. So immediately, I am seeing that as a collective, we are moving from a cool, calm, and collected, or should I say bull, no, I'm playing. We are moving from a emotionally self-possessed an emotionally resonant place and really assessing our options. But we have made the decision that we refuse to struggle. We refuse to struggle anymore just because it's something that we are used to, right? We are instead deciding, how do I go about really stepping into and embracing my options? You're the King of Cups. The King of Cups gets creative. The King of Cups is creative. He oozes emotionality and expression and has a calmness to him, even though this is gender inclusive. And he is able to clearly assess, right? Like when we look at these cards in sequence, it's almost like he's looking at all of these cups as well. So this energy definitely represents you, and it could represent someone in your life or coming into your life who wants to, I'm here and show you off, but also wants to have a drink, get to know you, hear the desires of your heart. They want to engage with you because they know you have a lot of options. They know you have a lot of choices. And this could be an advisor, this could be a mentor, this could be a teacher that you formerly knew and are reconnecting with, right? King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles came up in one of our daily energy reads for this week. And at this time, coming out over the 7 of Pentacles, you are quite literally weighing your options, weighing your best options so that you can come up. Like you are moving the way you are moving because you want your next move, and you know that your next move will be and has to be your best move, right? So the King of Cups, we got the 4 of Cups. There is someone in your life who wants to offer you a new beginning, whether in spirit or quite literally tangibly, right? Maybe you are being offered new shifts at work that you don't usually take, or do assignments at work. Maybe there's someone who sees that you actually could be doing more. You could be going a little harder, and you're here with it. I'm okay, because you are used to these former ways of being. But from this 7 of Cups, King of Pentacles energy, maybe it's time to exercise all of your options, right? You always have a choice. You always have a choice. And that has a big asterisk around it, all right? We know there are situations where our choice is removed from us, and that is where oppression and violence and harm tends to happen. In this instance, however, I am speaking from a place of someone quite literally wanting to offer you wisdom, advice, a new opportunity, what have you, and you are being hesitant to take it. What do we have? We have Justice reversed, Queen of Cups, and the Empress. And you're a little nervous to take it because you're like, what if this doesn't work out? What if you are sitting here contemplating what's going on? You're sitting with your emotions as you should, but the Empress is saying, I am the creator. I literally create my own opportunity. I create my life day by day. And you are afraid with this Justice reverse that what if you take this opportunity? What if you take this 4 of Cups and it doesn't work out? But with the Empress coming out with her, it's not giving that at all. Instead, Spirit is trying to say and really show us that I'm offering you this gift so that you can use it, so that you can then, okay, 9 of Cups, have your way. I'm not taking all these cards, Spirit, so can we summarize the message? What messages do you have for the collective at this time, especially as we are transitioning into this new season? How can they tap into and indulge themselves from their Nine of Cups place? We have the Tower in the middle, Four of Swords, and the Page of Wands reversed. Shit don't change till you get up and wash your ass. Okay? Collective, it is okay to want more, to desire more, to want to move towards more, to want to expand your horizon. Sometimes when we are so accustomed to life looking a certain way, we get used to being in this Four of Cups energy. And sometimes we even default back to old nostalgic ways of being, of remembering, oh, well, last time I took a new position, last time I tried to pivot, it didn't work. That's not the vibe, all right? That's not the vibe. And in fact, if that is your vibe, I am going to recommend to you an exercise I've been telling multiple folks, and I myself do, which is if you spend a certain amount of time catastrophizing, doom scrolling, what have you, right? You then need to spend the same amount of time, and I do mean equal or more, thinking about the best case scenario. Because if you can use your mind muscles to think about, this isn't going to work, they're probably going to do me wrong, I never get what I deserve, insert the anxiety, insert the overthinking, insert the pattern recognition that we have maladapted to recognize what's wrong, because it's our brain trying to keep us safe, right? If you can spend 5 minutes doing that, I need you to spend 5 minutes picturing your best case scenario. I need you to spend 5 minutes visualizing, what does the next phase look like? What does feeling good look like? What does it mean and feel like to be supported or to be able to ask for help and people give it to you, no problem, right? The Empress, as I'm saying that, what does it? And then we got the sun. Yes, you need to start picturing yourself in the sun. You need to start becoming comfortable with visibility. You need to start allowing yourself to play. We have the Fool on the bottom. Come on. Yeah, you're in this Four of Pentacles, like, okay, I'm going to hold on to what I have because at least I know I have it. And you see how it's coming from the Three of Pentacles, which is the collaboration card, and then the Five of Pentacles is with someone else, but they're left out in the cold. Right now, you feel trapped. You feel trapped, and you feel like, I'm the only one who got me. I'm the only one who got me. I'm the only one who can make this happen. Spirit is saying, baby, I'm over here shining the light on the path that you need to take. I'm over here showing you your path. You don't have to be so defensive, right? Chariot, you can actually get going and start working your magic when you decide to stop overthinking and laying down and taking it. Like, Spirit is like, hey man, say man, it's okay for you to want more. It's okay for you to desire more. I'm also getting a feeling that you recognize you're going to have to leave certain people, certain paths behind, certain beliefs about yourself too. Like, do you think the Empress is insecure? Do you think the Empress is somebody that's like, oh no, is it gonna work out? What if? The Empress is operating from the space of, I have my empire, I have my tools, I have my things, I got my my baby. That came out for somebody. So you might have your partner, you might have your emperor, but even without the romanticism of it all, the Empress knows that they have access to whatever it is they need at all times. The Sun, that baby is not preoccupied with anything that's going on. They are riding their horse, waving their red flag, having the time of their life. And the Fool is the same. The Fool is like, girl, I got a new attitude, okay? And they are tuned up, jamming. It doesn't look like they're about to fall off the cliff. It looks like they could almost take the light. So how are you stretching your wings at this time? How are you stretching your wings? How are you allowing yourself to pack light? Because you see how they just have this one little backpack on, and then they have their doggy companion. So maybe you're getting a new pet. How can you allow yourself to pack light and face the sun? Six of Cups and the Hanged One. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You might have been jaded in a work environment, in a group project. You may be used to having to do things by yourself. Yeah, Two of Pentacles flipping over. And Spirit is saying, just because you've had to do it like that in the past doesn't mean, yeah, that's how you're meant to keep showing up. We have Death and the King of Wands. When you feel overwhelmed, Spirit is saying you need to tap into your King of Wands bag. You need to tap into your masculine. When you are, the Lovers in the bottom, it is about a balance, right? So I can understand if you have some hesitancy around waiting around for somebody to help me or to come save me, because that's not how it works. You save you, right? When you realize no one is coming to save you, that's also when you realize no one is coming to stop you either. And so Spirit is saying, you're the Empress, you're the Sun, you're the Fool, but you're not a fool. You are starting a new chapter, and you need to really get in your receptive bag, right? Let's get some final messages from Spirit for the collective. Give it to me straight, Spirit. Give it to me straight. And even now, as I'm recording this, I'm in my cousin's new apartment. It has a gorgeous, gorgeous view. We're on the 20th floor. And literally just being here has, for a number of reasons, shown me that there's still work for me to do. And at the same time, we're ready for elevation. High Priestess, you've been getting the downloads, but you have to trust them and act on them. So we have the Two of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you are finding a balance between work and life, this new life, and the old life that you have put to rest, because let's be clear, you're the Fool. You've already completed the cycle. And at the same time, you are recognizing where you're coming into new alignment, new relationships, and new dynamics. But you can't apply that same old, nothing ever works out for me, everything takes so long, I never receive what I want, I'm always just having to work. It is time for you to embrace a sense of ease and embody a sense of ease. I keep wanting to say pile 1, so maybe you need to go check out a pick a pile that I've uploaded recently. But it's time for you to allow yourself to be seen so others can show up for you. Allow yourself to create from where you are with what you have, and that be a new journey in and of itself. 6 of Pentacles and then 6 of Cups on the bottom. Spirit is trying to gift you something. Ace of Wands when I cut the deck. Spirit is literally trying to gift you something, but you're so busy looking at what hasn't worked, or you're thinking about, what hasn't worked, and also maybe, I'm getting 2 messages from this, because the Hanged One keeps coming up as well. You feel like there are things you owe your younger self. And trust me, baby, I've been there. Been there, done that. I feel the same currently. And sometimes that can lead to a personal disappointment where you feel like it's never going to happen. And Spirit is saying, Knight of Wands, it's only not going to happen if you don't get a move on it. Because a non-action, a non-decision is a decision. And now is not the time. We are not in a season where you are being tasked to just sit and ruminate and be impatient and watch the pot as it's trying to boil. Spirit is giving you whole new tools, a whole new beginning that you are meant to catalyze. You are meant to catalyze, you are meant to find a new balance with and come into alignment with others so that you can have this mutual exchange. The dishwasher has also been running this whole time, and it just got so loud. So I'm going to take that as confirmation as well. Spirit, what final messages do you see? And then it got quiet. Work. I'm going to take that as confirmation. And ask Spirit, last but certainly not least, what energy can we embody at this time as a collective as we are embracing this newness? I'm going to take 1. 6 of what? I only wanted to take 1 card. And then we had 2 jump out. Boom. We have the Star and the 3 of Wands. So Spirit, and then the 3 of Cups on the bottom. That's a beautiful place to end this message. Spirit is saying, bark like you want it. Bark like you want it and walk like you got it. Message, bark like you want it. Move towards it. Be it. Do it. Feel yourself having it. Recognize how you already have it with you currently. And pour into your healing just as much as you are willing to, and pouring into those around you, into those negative thoughts. What did I say? Allow yourself to take up and use as much time as you use to think that bullshit, to envision new horizons, to visualize what's coming next, to celebrate with your girlfriends, all right? And Wheel of Fortune under that. Know that it's all working out. It's all working out for your highest good at all times, all right? Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to work with me personally, make sure you go ahead and we getting all these notifications. Y'all hearing that? Make sure you go, okay. I'm taking that as a sign, Spirit. Thank you. Y'all trying to get up with me. If you would like a personal reading with me, go ahead and check out temperanceapothecary.com, where you can book a reading for general life, love and romance, and career development, as well as quick 1-card, 24-hour pulls, and 3-card pulls via email if you're not a video-esque person. So I actually am going to get one last card, and we have the Ace of Wands. I just heard Gil Scott-Heron's I am new here. Turn around, turn around, turn around. You can come full circle and be new here again. 6 of Cups on the bottom. It's okay. It's okay to start over. It's okay to not be the person that your younger self knew you were. But by doing that, that's when you are giving yourself a new beginning, and Spirit starts to match that energy. The Sun. And this is not something you're going to have to be defensive about either. Middle of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. That's what I got for you. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see y'all around. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? 90 days, all pressure, okay? Straight gas. That's the energy we're on. But have a good day for real, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.